Good afternoon and happy Thursday, everyone. It is Scott Wohlers with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, November the 14th. I'm going to take just a brief minute to discuss what markets did last week, as it was a heck of a rally after the election, with the equity markets rallying big time on all major indexes. And now, I told you guys a couple weeks ago, and as we have been discussing as a firm, had I known the outcome of the presidential election, I would not have known or bet on the reaction, the equity markets, and what a reaction we saw out of markets, with the S&P 500 on the week up 4.66%. The mid-cap index was up 6.27%, and leading all indexes was the small caps, with the S&P 600 up 9%. Yes, that's 9% on the week. Now, as we move into this week, I will tell you, nothing goes up forever. Nothing goes straight up in the equity markets. We get these parabolic moves, and there typically, historically, needs to be a time of digestion when you get such a rapid move upward. And if you look at a lot of stocks that are moving higher, they're doing so on very parabolic like charts, where you're not seeing the downs, ups, downs, up, downs, up, downs, up. You're seeing straight up. And that doesn't last forever. And so as we fast forward into this week, you're seeing more choppiness in equity markets. You're seeing the digestion taking place. And we were waiting to see the results of the inflation reports. We're waiting to see the formation of the current administration's cabinet, what the administration's policies are going to be. We don't have answers for all of those yet. So you're seeing a little bit of pause in the equity markets, a pause in the rally. We also were waiting on inflation reports this week. Inflation came in line as expected. CPI was up 2.6% for the month of October, exactly as economists had expected. And that gives the Fed some cover to continue their rate cut process, maybe again in December, as they still are well above the neutral rate, which is well above the inflation rate. And so one of the things that we track at River Place to check the health of the overall equity markets is money flows. And money flows are different than other technical analysis, as we discussed, but it really tells you, is there more buying than selling in the market? And is the money really chasing after stocks, or is it selling stocks? And what we're seeing is, we're not seeing it all the way deteriorate yet, but we're seeing a lot of deterioration in money flows. And what you can see, and a good example of that, is when you see a market kind of go up 200 points on the Dow in the morning, but it closes the day down maybe 100 points. Those are the days that you're typically going to see possibly some negative money flows. And we've seen a lot of that recently, where the rally is big in the morning and you don't maintain it throughout the day. And that's where they're seeing the selling pressure, as the institutional money is taking profits at these levels. So what do you do as an investor as these money flows are starting to come, and we've had such a come down, and we've had such a parabolic move to the upside? Well, if you have an immediate cash need, it would not be a bad time to go ahead and take some cash and put it on the sidelines and take it for whatever you need. We're not trying to sound the alarm bells here, but after big moves like this, it's okay for it to sit and be still. So for the long-term investor, it's okay to be patient here and watch it out. And if you have some extra cash, or if you have some big gains, go ahead and take a little bit off the table and have some cash reserves there if there is a pullback in the equity market, so that you can take advantage of it. You know, as Warren Buffett says, the wise do early what the fools do late. So follow these and see if those do help you out. So as always, if you have questions about what's going on in the equity markets, or ways that we can help you navigate through this time, we'd love the opportunity to speak to you. You can reach us at 904-346-3460. As always, check us out online at www.riverplacecapital.com. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks so much for watching.